Hello and welcome back to another Shadowlands Goldfarming video. Today I want to make a short video highlighting a very good dungeon for some transmog farming, and that is Razorfen Downs. This farm right here gives you a ton of value, a lot of good items, a lot of medium items as well, and it has some kinda super items, I would say. So first of all, before you do this dungeon, you want to have some way of opening chests. Personally, I use the Writ of Grave Robbing. This chest right here doesn't need to be opened by a key, but it's guarded by a mob, so click it once, this mob will spawn, you click on him, kill him, get the chest, and get some loot. The chests in general have a very good loot table, so make sure you grab them. Every now and then you'll get something good, like this item right here, 6.6k and 14.4k on my realm. That's definitely a good item to get from the chest itself. This one as well I got earlier from the pull, worth 10k, and region market for 5.4. So now the price or the gold per hour has already spiked up to 99.5k in 38 minutes. So it's a really good farm, and I'll show you all of the items I got at the end of the video. I'm just going to show you the run itself. When you get to this room right here, the boss room, click on the gong and pull everything or just do some attacks. Otherwise they will web you, so do some attacks super fast before you get webbed, and you will save like 10 seconds just by doing that as well. And yeah, this dungeon is super good. One advice I would give you though is to either be a night elf or use Incarnation, King of the Jungle. Basically, you need to have a way of resetting aggro mid-pull, as towards the last boss, sometimes one of these guys can get bugged, and they will get bugged under the floor. So they will be in combat with you forever and you can't kill them, and you can't get out of combat unless you have Shadow Meld or the Incarnation to use stealth. Basically, Incarnation as a feral allows you to use stealth while in combat, so using that talent is one way of fixing that problem. So far, for me, it's happened twice today in like 10 runs, so yeah, every now and then it happens. And right here you can see 2 chests, both of them being unlocked as well. That's 3 chests so far this run. I haven't had to use a single writ so far, so that's perfect. And getting tons of chests as well. 102k so far from 40 minutes of farming. Really good value so far as well, and a lot of different transmog. I don't think I've gotten a single duplicate so far. Not exactly sure, but I don't think so. I'm gonna go through everything I've gotten though at the end of the video, as I said. So right now, you just pull everything and get towards the last boss. It's a very simple dungeon. So pull everything once again. You've done 2 bosses now. Now we go over here. Now what I do right here is I go stealth mode and don't pull the slimes. You can do the slimes, but I would then just do 1 in 1 pack, because they move very slow. So if you're going to do the slimes, do them 1 by 1, instead of trying to gather them up into 1 big pack. So I guess I'll do that now, just in case, just to show you whether or not they drop any transmog, but usually I just skip them. I stealth past them and sprint. Stealth and sprint. Being a Night Fae and having the Night Fae Covenant ability also helps speed things up, especially for someone like me, who doesn't have the speed set, so I'm a very slow person. But even as a slow person, I'm still able to do 10 resets in 1 hour of this dungeon. Right now, we have been in here for 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'm trying to explain the dungeon while I'm doing it. So even right now, we should be able to do this in 1 hour, like in 6 minutes, I mean. Even right now, when I'm being a bit slow. So you should be able to do 10 resets every single hour, no matter if you have the speed set or not. So don't worry too much, just have some fun and farm some transmog. And I actually like that you can do 10 resets per hour, even without the speed set, because then I can feel like I'm farming at pretty much maximum efficiency, even without speed set. And I'm gonna start working on my speed set very soon as well. I just haven't really taken the time for it. Just been enjoying farming transmog in the dungeons that I can't farm, or the dungeon that I can farm, I mean. So over here you have another chest as well, and I'll show you another spawn for the chest, but basically just check inside the huts. There's almost always going to be 1 chest in 1 or 2 of the huts over here. So this is one of them. Kill them, loot them. I try to stack them up before I kill. There we go, large chest. Nothing inside, that's fine. And there's another chest spawn over here as well, like a possible spawn. But it's either in this hut that we just looted, or it's this hut right here. Every now and then it can be both, but right now we have had 4 chests so far in this run, so I don't think we're gonna have any more of them. But 4 chests is still very good for 1 run. I think the average is like 2.5. So yeah, This is also where one of them sometimes usually gets bugged under the floor. So if that happens, just use your incarnation and use Prowl or Stealth in combat to reset the mob. After you kill this pack right here, just make sure you get out of combat, so kill these two as well. And after that, you just Dreamwalk and reset. I prefer using Dreamwalk. You can run out. It's a very quick run as well, as you can see. You can basically just jump down behind me over here, you jump down here, then you run out super fast. But I prefer Dreamwalking. I think you save yourself like 5 or 10 seconds, depending on your loading screens. So Dreamwalk to the Legion class hall thingy, reset the dungeon, then Dreamwalk back. It usually goes fairly fast, and I think you save yourself some seconds by doing this. So now you Dreamwalk back, you reset the dungeon at the same time, and then you just start over again. So yeah, let's talk about the loot so far. We have been farming for 43 minutes, 43 seconds. Gonna stop the lag right there. 109,000 gold so far, and 490 raw gold as well, or currency looted. So as for actual transmog, let's just take a look at everything we gotten from the farm. You can see, even now that I'm dragging stuff, you can see some good value. You can see some slow sell rate. I'm just gonna vendor stuff as well before we take a look. So there we go. If you're wondering which addon I'm using, by the way, to auto-vendor things, it's called Peddler. I'll show you right now as well in the addons page, as I know some people don't know about this one, and it's super handy to have for transmog farming. It's called Peddler, automatically sells previously designated items, so you have to manually click to kind of categorize that item as an auto-sell, but the next time you loot it, it will be categorized as an auto-sell. So for the items themselves, you can see these two items. I got both of them from chests, and this one is worth 13.5k, and this one is 20k, and both of them were from chests, so chest drops are definitely worth it, and the only two blue items I have came from chests, so make sure you open the chest. We also have this one for 11k market value. Let's just go with region market value, so 4.3k for this one. Still a decent price, and 0.03 sell rate, which is more than the average for transmog as well. We have this one, 0.01, but 1.3. That's like in the grey zone, but I'll take it. This one is trash, not sure why I'm keeping this one, but it has a good sell rate, but it has a trash price. You also have this one, 0.02, 1.8. So there's tons of transmogs in the 0.1 to 0.2, and even 0.3 sell rates. You also have this one in the 0.05, which is really good for transmog, and has a price of 3.5k region value average. So there's tons of different transmog, both slow selling ones, fast selling ones, high priced ones, medium priced ones, and high priced ones as well. Or high, medium, and low, yeah. So a bit of everything, so if you're looking to get a bit of everything for transmog farming, Razorfen Downs is definitely one of the better dungeons to do for exactly that. And before we stop the video, I want to shout out students from 0 to Gold Cap Guide as well, just at the end of the video. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's a fantastic guide for gold making, covering all the expansion content, all the expansion materials, transmog farming, Shadowlands content, and pretty much everything you want to know about gold farming in general. So if you're interested in gold farming, and you want to get yourself a gold making guide, check the link down below and use my code to save yourself 50%. So click the link down below and use code Solheim at checkout to save 50%. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the video, guys. I just wanted to highlight this dungeon, as it's insanely good for transmog farming. And if you're starting out as a transmog farmer, and you want to farm solo, I would really recommend trying this dungeon out and seeing if you like it. Personally, I really like it, has a good value, and a good sell rate on most of the transmog. So yeah, that is it, guys. Leave a comment down below, leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't, and that's it. I'll see you again very soon.